Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razek at CM Trading. Today is December 31st, 2019, and today is the last day of 2019. Today is Tuesday morning, and it's New Year's Eve. The markets are open today, okay, but there is holiday session in place today, which means that the markets will close early. Look at some of the calendars that we've sent to you in terms of the times, etc. Now, tomorrow will be New Year's Day, and that obviously will be a market holiday, so the markets are officially closed tomorrow. But now looking at the major economic events today, just one event coming out even today. Consumer confidence number coming out in the United States at 5 p.m. South African time. This is a very important number, so this may add some volatility to the U.S. markets later today. Now, I do expect the volume to be a little bit lower because it is New Year's Eve. But hey, you never know, okay? Going especially into the end of the year, sometimes there's these pickup rallies that actually do happen. Now, looking at the markets, we watched the currencies. We saw the euro actually struggle at resistance as it's, challenged with this 112-ish area. We're going to take a look at that. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, retraced yesterday over 200 points on low volume, okay, which is to be expected as we go into the end of the year. Now, commodities, gold continues to rally to almost 1520-ish level. Okay, oil tapers off of about that resistance level. We'll take a look at that as well. And lastly, looking at the stocks, the general market retraced yesterday, okay, except for Apple, which really remains strong, okay, which is indicative of the market as we see some correctional moves in the market. Now, let's take a look at the markets and see what we possibly could expect for today's trading. So we're taking a look here at the Euro USD at a 4-hour chart. You can see we're challenged with this 112-ish area as we've capitulated here. Now, this is a minor resistance area right up here. Okay, if we look at a longer time frame, you can see that a little bit clearer. But I don't want to celebrate it too soon. Okay, that's the resistance. Okay, we mentioned this yesterday actually. Right there is your resistance level, and right there is your resistance level. So with that said, okay, if we don't get that rally today, we may see a little bit of a retracement, especially to this 111.80-ish level, 111.70-ish level, as a possible retracement level to retrace to, okay? That's a short move, okay, not big, okay, 35 pips is not a lot, but it has been relatively in a very quiet session, the euro versus the dollar, over the past year, as you saw from my webinar. Now, looking at the commodities, we're going to jump into gold because that's really been the major player here, actually pushing up higher from the 1520-ish level this morning to 1523. So it's extending that rally. Now, remember, we do have a resistance at 1550-ish level. Okay, that is a major resistance level, a minor resistance level of 1529. So if it does retrace, that's normal. Okay, I would also expected to have a support level at this 1513-ish level, okay, if it does retrace, because that has been a resistance previously. So we may see that actual extend itself going into next couple of sessions, okay? So just be aware that if it does retrace, it may have some, footing to go back to the 1513-ish level, okay? So that's really my retracement level. But altogether, it's still pretty strong, okay, going into the end of the year. And I'm looking at oil, pretty much tapering off here at $62 a barrel, okay? Nothing to really celebrate here. And another point to really make is that it's been trading with the Dow Jones, obviously, and the Dow Jones took a little bit of a retracement. Yesterday, there we go, from 28,692-ish level, 690-ish level, to 28,471-ish level, okay, where we're trading right now. Altogether, it's a 200-point retracement on low volume. It's to be expected, especially as we go into the end of the year. Now, looking at Apple, it didn't really retrace on its highs, 290, okay, off of this 291-ish level, okay, so it's only off by 20 cents. If we look at some of the other stocks, they did retrace. JP Morgan, a little bit stronger. Bank of America retraced a little bit stronger, okay, meaning it retraced with more momentum than Apple did. So markets are still strong, okay, ultimately. But going into next year, there are a lot of things that are going to be up in the air, especially as we get into the middle of January, where we have China and the United States actually have their agreement actually either in place or not in place. And then we get into the primaries for the Democratic candidate for presidency in March. So it's going to be very, very rocky into the next 3 months. Okay, I do expect some turbulence there. So, I have a lot to look forward to this coming year. Okay, as mentioned in my webinar as well. But just be aware, today is a New Year's Eve, so markets will be a little bit less volume, number one, and number two, they will be trading shorter sessions, so just be aware of that. And tomorrow the markets are closed. Okay, so we'll be back here on Thursday morning on our daily review. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a happy new year and a beautiful trading day. Thank you.